The rise and fall of great African kingdoms. Once upon a time, across the vast lands of Africa, great kingdoms rose. Thriving civilizations that built empires, commanded vast riches, and shaped the course of history. From the gold-laden streets of Mali to the towering stone walls of Great Zimbabwe, these kingdoms were centers of power, culture, and trade. But like all great empires, they too saw their rise and their fall. Today, we journey back in time to uncover the stories of four legendary African kingdoms: Mali, Songhai, Great Zimbabwe, and Aksum. What made them powerful, and why did they decline? Let's dive deep into the untold history of Africa's greatest empires. The Mali Empire. Our journey begins in West Africa, in the heart of the Mali Empire, one of the richest kingdoms in history. In the early 13th century, a young, determined prince named Sundiata Keita defied the odds. Born unable to walk, he was once underestimated by many. But through sheer will and destiny, he rose to power, leading his people to victory against the powerful Sasso kingdom. Under his rule, Mali expanded into a mighty empire, dominating trade routes and amassing unimaginable wealth. Yet, the true legend of Mali came with its greatest ruler, Mansa Musa. A man so wealthy, his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 caused the price of gold to crash in entire regions. He built grand mosques, funded centers of learning, and turned Mali into a beacon of civilization. But even golden empires fade. After Mansa Musa's death, Mali weakened due to internal strife and external threats. Slowly, its influence waned, and a new power began to rise: Songhai, the Songhai Empire. From the ashes of Mali emerged the Songhai Empire, destined to become the new giant of West Africa. Its leader, a fierce warrior and strategist, expanded Songhai's dominance through military conquests, ensuring control over vital trade routes. But beyond its armies, Songhai was a land of knowledge. In its heart stood the legendary city of Timbuktu, a hub of scholars, poets, and thinkers. It became one of the greatest centers of learning in the world, attracting minds from far and wide. Yet, even the strongest walls cannot hold forever. In 1591, an invasion from the north changed everything. Armed with advanced weaponry, foreign forces crushed Songhai's army. The mighty empire fell, leaving behind only whispers of its former glory. Great Zimbabwe. Now, we travel south to the land of Great Zimbabwe, a kingdom shrouded in mystery. In wonder, between the 11th and 15th centuries, it flourished, its wealth built on gold and trade. Merchants from as far as China and Persia sought its treasures, making it a center of commerce and power. At its peak, Great Zimbabwe was an architectural marvel, home to massive stone structures built without mortar, testaments to the ingenuity of its people. But prosperity is not eternal. Overpopulation, dwindling resources, and shifting trade routes led to its gradual decline. By the 16th century, its people moved on, leaving behind the great stone ruins that still stand today. The Kingdom of Aksum. Our final stop takes us to the northeast, to the Kingdom of Aksum, one of Africa's greatest civilizations. At its height, Aksum was a powerful trade empire, linking Africa to Rome, India, and the Middle East. It was a land of innovation, minting its own coins, constructing towering obelisks, and embracing new ideas. In the 4th century, Aksum made history by adopting Christianity, becoming one of the first African kingdoms to do so. Its legacy still echoes today, influencing cultures and traditions far beyond its borders. Yet, even mighty Aksum faced hardship. Shifting trade routes, climate changes, and external threats gradually weakened its grip on power. By the 10th century, the once great kingdom faded into legend. Conclusion: empires rise and empires fall, but their stories remain, etched in the stones of their ruins, in the legends of their people, and in the echoes of history. The legacy of Mali, Songhai, Great Zimbabwe, and Aksum lives on, not just in Africa, but in the world. Their innovations, wealth, and influence shaped history, and their spirit still inspires the generations of today.